of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Acrisure. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious who cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. They go play fake with Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Last play sent him back across midfield. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They go to Barkley again. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
Still has some space inside the 35. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. The Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Hurts. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
6 yards.
Hurts setting up to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. And you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
3rd down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He dodged the tackle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
Kick, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Michael Pittman.
1st and 10. It's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Travis.
180.
Hurts. Steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Looking out of the gun. Sanders. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Rob, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. With the tempo, some hurry-up offense.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Gets it again. This time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Vickers' extra point is up and good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the
First down, around with Barkley. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was taken down by
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd.
Now pressure coming. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pick up of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside and adds him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
On the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back. 18.
Shotgun handed off to Gibson. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here's Saquon. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
And the Steelers first down.
79 Broncos.
First and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And send him over right. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
They'll pick up the 34 yards on the play. And the Buccaneers
working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a...
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Running it again with Gibson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Running is Barkley, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. Just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they get to him again. Offense up to the line fast. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers nearing their 9th win of the season. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibson. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Gibson here from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
70.
They run it with Saquon. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming here from the 12. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Good. 180.
Here he goes, one final shot. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Steelers see the return go out of bounds. And man, geez, how this game's going to end. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore.